Hey everybody, and welcome back to Misscliks D&D Devotion. So, the party is entering...
My dog just knocked over my lamp. Hold
on. The party is entering Frank's Famous. You guys can see Secundus is already in there talking with Frank. The place has started to pack up a little bit when someone comes in. Well, I guess you guys are still standing in the doorway. Someone is behind you, kind of pushing on Ransom, trying to either get your attention or get past you.
I turn around and see if it's to get my attention or to get past me.
At first, it looks like it's trying to get past you, and then, realize, hold on, this is chainmail. Oh my God, he's got a halberd. Excuse me. Are you a mercenary? Please, I need your help.
Basically, what do you need?
My friend Nick was coming to town, and he was bringing with him all of these gifts for my nieces and nephews, and he got stopped along the side of the road. I saw him. I was on one side of the bridge, and he was coming towards us, and then out from underneath the bridge crawled these long, snake-like, bipedal lizard creatures, and they grabbed him, they took him, his horse and his cart, and all the gifts on it, and I ran. I mean, there were 4 of these lizard creatures, and I don't know what to do.
Alright, I'll tell you what, we'll look into it right after this performance.
He slowly blinks at you. He was just taken maybe 5 minutes ago. There's no time to lose.
I don't think you understand. This performance is something that is bound to take your mind off that. So just sit down, relax.
But Nick has been taken by lizards. Giant lizards took him. And he had presents for children.
We should go help Nick. You know what? Succumbus can play all the music they want. In the end, the heroes are the real heroes here. So let's go be heroes.
You're such a saint.
We're going to miss the performance if we do that.
Who cares about the performance?
We're going to miss out on the
Nick. Nick will be our biggest fan.
I have a battery of tests that I intend to...
I'm going to save Nick. Do whatever you want.
Break out of the trance.
I start walking out.
I'll go with Olivia. And you guys can watch Secundus.
You know what I once heard? Never split the party, but I guess this is out the window as I walk.
This worries me. What if they overwhelm you? I wouldn't be able to live with myself if something happened to you two.
I'm afraid you two don't quite have what it takes to fight off lizard people.
Well, then maybe
we can fight lizards.
I'm sure everything will be fine after the performance. It'll be, what, 2 hours tops?
No,
he is the chief strategy officer.
I think we need to go help them.
As the show manager,
doesn't this town have a guard?
We can hurry and
go follow the guard.
I start walking. Show me where it is.
Thank you. You're almost as much of a saint as Nick is. He was this way, just over on the other side of the bridge. Come.
We gotta go save Saint Nicholas. Jeez.
Okay, I'm going with Olivia. You guys have fun. I'll be back soon.
I sigh and I go follow them too.
What if it's a trap? Seems so convenient that it happens as soon as this performance comes.
Secundus is really always lucky.
All right. So you guys follow this guy. He takes you back to that little bridge you crossed over, and he points to drag marks, where you can clearly see the cart that he was on has been pulled off of its wheels. They've been broken. The wheels are actually on the side of the road, and there's these big drag marks in a line that just come right down to the river and disappear within it.
He was pulled under the river?
Oh God, I don't know. Maybe, but I couldn't be under the river. Do you think they must live around here? If they dragged him and all the things into the water, oh no, where could they have gone?
Well, I'm afraid you are of no use in fighting underwater. Back to the tavern, I suppose.
Oh, they couldn't be. The river's not that deep. It's maybe only 8 feet at the most.
I jump into the river and look under.
Dang.
You notice that there is a strange sort of deer, kind of just like dead underneath the bridge.
And that's all I
A
see.
reindeer?
Under the water.
Does it have a red nose?
It does not have a red nose.
It's called Rudolph.
Yeah, it's got like fuzzy antlers.
Really?
Is there anything adorned on it at all?
There's like a harness from where it used to be pulling a cart or something.
Okay.
Are there bells on the harness?
No, the harness is pretty badly torn.
So I look around underwater, like I come up and then come back down, look around. Is there anything else I see anywhere nearby?
No, there's no wreckage of a cart, no baubles, no things. If the cart came down here, it didn't stay here. It went one way or the other. Upriver, downriver.
We need to go inspect this deer's body.
But why though?
Can I lift the
Sure, you do that, and I just bellow at the moment. Nick, where are you? You're making us late for a concert.
I go inspect I slowly approach the deer's body with a stick, and I like poke him.
Well, it's definitely dead. It's still warm. You can feel the warmth from it when you get, fairly close to it. It looks like its neck has been broken somehow. It is underneath the bridge, so the tracks come down from, if you're looking at it the way the tracks were going, they go off the left side of the bridge, and then the deer is under the bridge, so they kind of like went off and then back under. At least the deer did.
Do I see any like paths from here, or any like marks on the ground, or like something that?
Give me a perception check, Olivia.
I also look for marks as well.
Give me a perception check, Kess.
Look for something that will decide which side of the 50-50 to take.
Give me a perception check, Ransom. Yeah, Ransom. 17 is a no-go, Olivia. You don't find anything.
Oh, geez.
Ransom doesn't find anything, but Kess, you start looking around, and sure enough, you see upriver, maybe 50 feet, there's something shining in the setting light of the sun.
You guys, there's something about 50 feet ahead, upriver.
Oh, thank goodness, it's not that far. Maybe we can still make it.
Something shining. We should be careful. I have our weapons ready.
That's right. I draw my weapon and I lead the group towards it.
It is
pointing towards the water, expecting a water ambush.
It is a large red bell about the size of your fist.
I look around for more footprints or anything.
Yeah, you see there's another little something up ahead, upriver a little bit, and following it, it's a strip of cloth. It looks like, or a strip of leather. It looks like maybe it was part of a harness or something. And a little bit, yeah, a little bit further down the road, you see a red and white fuzzy hat that's kind of just drifting in the water, stuck up against a stick.
Oh my god, it looks just like my hat.
It does.
Because Olivia was wearing a Christmas hat as well.
Does it have blood on it?
You turn it inside out looking for blood and find none. Not even a blood stain. It's fairly clean.
He must have been hit by a bludgeoning weapon.
Is there any...
Or maybe he's fine and he's just like shedding some layers, you know?
No, he would. Why would he drive his cart into the water and abandon his deer?
Well, the deer is
something
dead.
definitely killed that deer.
I don't like this. You know, they say there are lizard people that live up near the mountains, and the water's there. But they always said it was on the northeastern side of the mountains. This is... Oh no.
Ransom.
Ransom.
Clues?
Not that you've seen quite yet.
Does
I
anyone
didn't
here
get to roll a
think you
perception check yet. Can I do that?
Sure. I didn't think you were looking around for anything.
I am now.
Okay. You guys continue to find little bits and pieces. Eventually you see a small wrapped box with a big red bow on it that's kind of floating in the water.
I grab the box out.
Okay. It's kind of heavy. feels like it's probably made of wood and wrapped with some sort of decorative parchment. There's the sound of something inside of it, though. If you give it a shake, there's a sort of
I
noise.
push it. I like swim towards the side, and I'm pushing it, and then Ransom, can you help me?
Of course, I offer my hand to grab Kess out of the water, and then I fish the box out.
Okay. The box is maybe, I don't know, a foot by 6 inches.
Is the person kind of with us? What is that?
I told you he was bringing gifts for my kids. That must be one of them.
Ah, okay.
He takes the box and kind of tucks it under his arm. And you guys continue to follow the little bits of stuff that are strewn along the river. Maybe a half mile upriver, you come to an area where there are a bunch more trees, and there's a couple of large trees that have that have fallen across the river, forming almost bridges. Not quite, because they'll go down a little bit into the water. And they make the way difficult with all the roots uprooted and kind of blocking the ways. You could go around them, but you're entering kind of a darker section of the woods here as the sun goes down. A little bit thicker, closer together.
The woods are darker. My friends, let's stick together.
The person we're with,
Mhm.
are they still kind of frightened, or what's their look as we're finding this stuff?
Depressed and horrified at the same time. It's kind of like, oh my god, he's dead. Oh my god, he's dead.
Well, the chances of finding someone in the night go down drastically, so we'll have to hustle.
It is quite a silent night.
Do you guys happen to have any torches and oil in case there's no light?
Of course.
Good. I like your proactivity.
Can I get
look
a
like I would go into the wild unprepared?
Can I get a perception check from everybody in the party?
Do you want to count the one I just previously did?
No,
or
this is a new one. Yeah. Uh, 18, 20, 22, 28. So, there's Olivia and Kellen. You hear this kind of low hissing sound.
Beware! It sounds like a snake. Or a curious creature.
Do lizard people hiss? Because I think I'm hearing lizard people then.
The guy who you know has since introduced himself, his name is Buddy, takes the box and starts to back up a little bit. A different type of fear crosses his face.
I
Oh, there,
pull out my
buddy.
crossbow.
The safest place you can be with is with us.
He stops his retreat.
Now you,
pull out my
come
crossbow
out
and I
from
say-
where you're hiding, and give us back Nick.
I don't think they're coming out. I think we have to go in after them. Ransom, are you ready?
Yeah, they kind of grumble, and I use my halberd in at the ready to poke someone, start heading towards the direction they guide me in.
Okay. You guys enter the darkened wood.
I have my crossbow drawn and ready.
Okay. As you proceed to step in, there is a sudden rash of movement in the water. You can hear the splashing and the hissing, and two 7-foot long crocodile-like bipedal humanoids carrying crude spears made entirely of sharpened wood emerge from the water in your direction. Can I get initiative rolls from the party?
Since I had my crossbow at the ready, don't
You
I
can
get
get a shot, a free shot.
Sweet.
Make me that roll to hit. So close.
I'm trying to eat and play at the same time. It's bad. Okay.
Ooh,
17.
nice shot. You score a hit on the lizard man directly.
Take that.
Boom. Okay.
And I only get one attack with my crossbow per round, right?
Right. That's the
I have missile fighting style, but that's only with daggers.
No, that allows you to move your full distance and still shoot your crossbow. So you can like run while you reload with your crossbow, whereas normally you have to stop to reload.
My notes say 2 per round if I don't move.
With the daggers.
Oh.
Right.
Okay.
Hold on, you did 4 damage?
Mm-hmm.
All right. The lizard man takes the hit straight in the gut as everyone rolls for initiative. Um, 9, 17, 11. I didn't see a Olivia initiative roll.
Neil, just to be clear, because I'm using my crossbow, I'm like hanging back from the action.
I appreciate you making that distinction.
Looking. Got a 5.
And Neil, just to give you my general always thing, always try to stay near the party, but especially near Cass.
Right. So, 5, I believe, goes first. Jen,
So
what are you
I'm
doing?
gonna take a gamble here. They probably don't speak common, but I'm gonna try anyway. I will look at one of them, the one that's not hurt, and look at him, point at him, and go, "You evil monster! Command betray!"
It seems to have no effect
Shit.
on the monster whatsoever.
Do they have to be able to understand common for the spell command to work?
I think so.
Oh, I didn't know that.
But I figured I'd try.
Yeah.
It was a good try, babe.
It wasn't a good try. It's common knowledge that lizard men don't speak our language.
Ransom, she was just trying to be creative. Let her express herself.
Cass, it's your turn.
I go ahead and take my sai and try to hit him with it. The one that's wounded.
All right. Go for it. That's a nice stab. I think you get 2 attacks per round. Oh my god.
Yeah. 4 damage.
And your second attack? This is a miss. So the first one goes in. First one goes and hits the lizardman in the side, puncturing his lung. You can hear a gasping of air. Your second one misses, but the lizardman keels over anyway, collapsing to the ground, kind of a sporadic twitch as he tries to cover the punctured lung. The other lizardman is ready, and he takes a dart towards Olivia with his spear. It is
Can I jump in front of it?
Ooh. If you want to forego your shot this round and jump in front of it, I will totally let that slide.
Totally do it.
Okay, you dive in front of Olivia and you take the spear hit instead.
Yeah. Boom.
You take 3 points of damage as a spear strikes you, center of mass.
It doesn't even hurt because I'm so in love.
Ransom.
I'll go up to it and strike it with my halberd. Yeah. +1.
13 is a blow to the side of the creature, scraping off its scales, but doing no damage.
Nice.
Let's roll initiative for the next round. The lone lizardman. What is he doing? His buddy just went down. No, he's in it. He is so in it. I think that was supposed to be a D10 plus 8, Anna, so we'll just count that as a 14.
Yep.
11, 12, 14. Jen, roll initiative.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know if someone's playing music on speakers, but I can hear it through someone's mic back in. I think.
I think that's the music of the this, right? The fight.
Yeah, I can hear that, but I was hearing it back out through someone's speakers and through the microphone.
All right, so who is first here? It looks like Kess is first. Your brother's just been stabbed by this lizard man.
Roll d20. Do you want me to do both my rolls at the same time?
I do. Ooh, the first one is a miss. The second one is a good stab on him.
All right, the one that's down he's not dead yet, right?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
He's kind of spasming and trying to patch up his own.
So as I hit him on the one side, I go and hit him on the other side again.
The same guy that's down?
Yeah.
Okay. You stab through him. His spasming and twitching and trying to patch up the punctured lung just kind of fades into a sporadic twitching as the muscles in his body are dying, and his nervous system shuts down or begins to shut down. The other lizardman waves his spear wildly at you guys and starts backing up down the hill towards the water until he kind of like steps down into the water and backs until it's just his nose above it and then just his eyes above the water, and then he just slips beneath it.
We need to catch this guy. Can I do my shot or no?
No, he's underwater.
So there's still one to finish up here.
No, you killed him.
Oh, he is dead? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, he's
Then
dead.
his body starts to shut down. I don't know if he was...
Yeah. I mean, he's dying. He's
I don't
unconscious
have
and
a
dying.
swimming proficiency.
I do.
Where's
Yes, I do.
Nick?
I can swim. Can I hit someone with a flail underwater?
No. So there you guys stand on the bank of a river that leads into this darkened forest with all these trees that have been knocked over on top of the river itself. One of these lizard folk have swam away or has backed away underneath the water and probably underneath those branches. And Buddy is behind you holding the box, telling you that his brother Nick is in there somewhere.
Where did I get hit with the spear?
Center mass, right below your sternum.
Like right in the stomach?
Yeah, but it missed the stomach. It came in at an angle and went right to the side. So probably between your stomach and your liver.
I'm like crouched over on the ground. I take the spear and I like pull it out. And I stand up all like rugged and tough. I'm like holding my stomach and I'm like, Olivia, are you okay?
Yes. Are you okay? Do you need some healing right now?
I would take more spears to the chest for you if I had to, but some healing sounds nice. Thanks.
So I'm gonna cast Arson to cure like the 3 hit damage thingy.
Okay.
Perfect. As soon as she does
rifled
that,
through
I
the
give her
in the meantime.
I give her like a huge passionate kiss after she heals me because it's like very intimate and romantic.
I go for it.
We're probably just like making out then for a while.
Yeah, like it's probably an awkward timing and display right now.
Yeah.
I blush
It's like,
and I
oh
kinda
my
turn
god, you
away.
were so courageous. I can't believe you just took this arrow for me.
I would do anything for you, babe. I love you so much.
You know, this really gets to my heart. I think we need to close this case and save this Nicholas guy and his poor dead dear Rudolph. So bad. Poor Rudolph.
I'm kind of playing it up. I'm like leaning on her like I'm like kind of weakened. Like, oh yeah. But I'm like,
I'm going for it. I'm like, you're
Yeah.
so courageous. Like,
but I'm like,
really
yeah, let's keep going.
the
We have to rescue
strongest
him.
person and character of all of this group it's totally you, babe. Like, we can all rely on you.
I like just stroke her face happily. But yeah, we shouldn't focus on me. We should be focused on finding Nick. You're
right.
totally right.
You're right. For the sake of this man and the famousness of the band.
So we caught the lizard guy, and then was there anything else around that was more clues still leading?
Just the things that you've seen floating down the river. You don't see any in sight right now, but the sun's down or almost down. There's this darkened wood and river in front of you. And Buddy's telling you that his brother's in there somewhere with gifts for his kids.
Anything noteworthy on the lizardmen in a quick 2-minute look since Horizon?
Naked as the day they were born. Just green
Okay.
scales everywhere.
Well, if you two are done, let's head over there.
Does he have anything in his mouth? I open the lizard's mouth.
No. There's nothing of note in there. There's no meat, no food of any kind, no bits of cloth or fabric or metal. Just a tongue and some nasty teeth.
Okay.
Gross.
So what do you do?
Have a light of any kind? Anyone have a flashlight or a torch?
Yes, what would you like? I'm holding one right now.
Oh, were you holding one? Okay. 'Cause when he said it was dark, I figured we can't see anything.
Yeah, I missed that someone had a torch.
Yep, torch.
Perfect. You guys enter the woods. Buddy's behind you, walking quietly.
I give Olivia's hand a reassuring squeeze.
Feel reassured.
Pretty dark in here.
I get closer to him.
The torchlight casts these tall, long shadows that kind of dance back and forth all the time, giving everything this look of movement around it. It makes the whole forest come alive. There are animals in the distance. You hear owls, maybe the occasional wolf far, far away. What is your approach to this? How are you guys? You're on one side of the river, the east side of the river heading north. How do you walk? Is it everyone in a single row? Is it everyone in a single line?
I mean, I think we're like hanging out 2 by 2 probably.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
walking alongside Ransom.
So
Ransom
Kessin,
should probably lead.
Yep.
so is it Kessin, Ransom, Kellen and Olivia, and Buddy?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I keep being like, Buddy, why aren't you showing us where to go? You're the one that seems to know where he is.
All I know is that he got attacked by the bridge. I wish I knew. I wish I could be of more help. I'm sorry. I'm not a brave warrior like the four of you.
Well, I don't know what direction to go, so maybe we should, yell for him and see if he'll respond.
Yeah, it kind of shone light at the base, and I did that before we headed into the forest too. Were there any tracks?
There were no tracks on the sides of the river that you could see. Kellen starts calling for Nick, and you hear in the distance a, "Hello! Help me!"
Oh, there's a little voice over there. We should go towards it. But let's
Excellent.
be careful. Maybe it's a trick by Secundus.
No,
I'm
I
like
think
really proud of myself that I had the idea to call for Nick, and I'm not even the band's chief security officer, so I'm like, yeah, it's no big deal. I just thought we could call his name, and then there he would be. So let's go find him. What's up, Nick? We're coming, Nick.
Oh, thank God! There's giant lizard people. They're everywhere.
Are they
Don't
around
worry,
here
we're
now?
good at killing those.
Oh, thank you.
Is this what the lizard people look like?
If they were like 7 feet long and had opposable thumbs, yeah, totally.
Cool.
As you proceed into the forest, the river begins to widen, and an island pops up out of the middle of it. And there, up a tree, is Nick. He's got a big red coat on. His boots have fallen off, and one of them's hanging on a branch. The other's at the base of the tree. He calls down and waves to get your attention, and points down into the water and says, "There's lizards, big ones down in the water. They took all the gifts."
Where are
Oh,
the
you know, we killed them.
No, just one of them.
Buddy calls out
How
to
many
his
are
brother. Doesn't matter what they say, but they call out to each other.
Well, the
How
good
many are
news is
they?
you're alive, which means you can always make more gifts. I'm afraid we're not very good at going underwater now.
Well, it's fine. Can you get me out of here, please? I've gotta bring joy to the children.
But what about the gifts? We need to go get the gifts. Don't be a Grinch.
Did you climb up there? Then climb on down.
Okay. I'm just afraid that they're down there. They knocked me unconscious, dragged me up here. The cart should be... God, I don't even know where the cart is.
Well, don't worry. We got it under control. We'll cover you. Just come on down and hurry, because we're late for a show.
He starts to come down the tree, but as his feet touch the earth, you see more movement in the water, and the lizard men, 3 of them this time, spring forth.
They're coming back.
Are any of these 3 one of the ones that attacked us earlier?
I don't want to be racist, but they're giant lizards, and you can't tell them apart.
I didn't say it, but I was trying to imply that I had my crossbow out ready to like cover Nick. Can I still get another shot off before we go into initiative?
Sure, but only because it's Christmas and I'm in the spirit of giving.
Well, we all have our weapons on the ready.
I don't think it matters anyway.
If you really, really want to have had all of your weapons on the ready, then fine, but only because it's Christmas time.
Yeah.
But it feels kind of cheap.
Aw. Jolly old Saint Koibu.
Let's all do our initiative roll.
Yeah,
You failed them.
Okay, alright. Initiative sounds good.
thank you. Anna, did you take a shot with your readied crossbow?
Yeah, and it was an 11.
Fabulous.
Does that hit?
No.
I didn't think so.
No. So we have a 7, a 10, an 8, and a 10. And the lizard men with their crude spears are... well, one of them goes at 8, but the 7 goes first. Kess, you're up.
Alright. I attack the first closest lizard to us.
Ooh, 17's a hit.
Is that with a
Okay.
melee weapon, Kess?
Yes, it
Yeah.
is. You skewer one of his hands. And the 9 is a miss.
Okay.
Cutting it deeply, actually pushing the thigh all the way through. The lizard hisses in anger and takes a stab right back at you. But is a 10 a hit against you? What's your armor class?
No. It has to be more than my armor class, right? Oh, wait, no. Mine's a 13.
Okay.
Ah!
So he stabs at you, gets his spear stuck in your leather armor. Who is next? 9, 10 is next. No, I'm sorry, 8 is
Then
next.
I dance out of the way.
8 is next. That is Olivia.
20. Do I even have a modifier? No. Ew. Is there a side attack I can get if I like angle myself?
Sure,
Are
if
you
you
gonna
run
attack
forward and around, you can get to the side of one of these creatures.
Do I?
Hmm?
Does it seem like it would put me in a more dangerous position?
Yeah, you would be the farthest one out on the flank. So, if one of them goes next, they could come around to your side. It does put you at the very edge of the party line.
Alright, whatever. I'm not doing it. Just do 20.
Oh!
I don't need no flank!
No, you critical one of the lizard
Oh,
men.
yeah.
Roll me double damage.
Wow. Well done.
So it's 2d4 plus 1 or?
If it's normally, what weapon are you using?
My flail. Because I just realized I don't have any arrows.
If flail damage is d4 plus 1, it should be 2d4 plus 2.
I can't believe I didn't buy arrows. I have a quiver, for God's sake.
But no arrows. Nice.
Whatever. So 2d4 plus 2?
I believe that's the damage, yeah.
So 9.
Oh wow, you cave its head in. You crack the 7-foot-tall lizard man in the head. I'm not sure how you hit it in the head though. What is this, some sort of jump shot by Olivia?
Yeah,
or
I
describe
think
the...
So I kind of just see the creature and I'm like, don't ruin Christmas spirit! And I start running. And I hop and I'm like, hoping that it's gonna crack it in, because if not, I'm probably getting hurt here.
No, well, that's a critical hit, and you crack its head, and the lizard flops to the ground. Arms and legs splat out in all directions like roadkill.
I kind of fall onto it, so I'm like on my 4 knees on top of the lizard. I'm like, ha ha ha.
Babe, you're so badass. Good one.
Kellen, your turn comes up in the initiative order.
I shoot at the one that Olivia just attacked is not dead, right? It just like fell over.
No, you heard a sickening crunch, like its skull being split
so
open.
it's pretty dead. So
Yeah.
I shoot the one that's closest to Nick.
Sure. You hit him. You do not critical him. You're off by 1, unfortunately.
So close.
2 points of damage. The shot catches the lizard in the leg before it can reach Nick. And Ransom, you're next.
Now, are the lizards closer to the party or to Nick?
There's one that's meleeing with Kess, and one that's trying to crawl up the earthen mound towards Nick.
Okay, I'll charge at the one at Cass, and I'll attack it up the flank, I guess.
Do it. Ooh, no good. A swing and a miss with the halberd. The lizard next to Kess turns to you. Ooh. I'm sorry, no, that one already went. The lizard man that's crawling after Nick turns around to look at Kellen, who shot it. He hurls his spear at you, Kellen, with a 5. Goes wide and lands behind you. You hear Buddy giving a shout of surprise. And we roll initiative. 11, 13.
Ooh, nice.
Double 11, 13. Olivia, triple 11 and a 13. All right. The lizard fighting Kess goes next. He takes a stab with a 14. I believe that's a hit against you.
Remember, don't forget I danced out of the way a little, so is he still next to me hitting me?
Yeah, if you've moved back, he moves forward to come after you.
Okay.
No, you've already stabbed him through the hand, and this other guy with the big halberd didn't even hit him. So, you know,
Okay.
he's after Kellen
okay,
flesh, or
okay.
Kess's flesh. He hits you for 4 points of damage with the spear.
Okay. And
Yeah.
bare my teeth, taking the damage in, kind of crumpled over it a little bit.
Everybody's turn except for Ransom.
Okay, I stab him back then.
11 is a miss. 8 is a miss.
Dang
4 is a
it.
miss. Olivia. Eight is a miss. Nothing goes well for you guys. The one that's threw his spear at Kellen starts to climb back out of the, or not climb out of the water, goes to claw at Nicholas. A 3 is a miss, and with his other claw is a 14. It scrapes Nick down the side, leaving big, long, bloody streaks. Nick gives a cry of pain. Ransom.
No, Nick.
Well, since this lizard man is occupied, I stab it right in the back. Or stab
Ooh,
at
yeah.
it.
You can totally get around to a back attack. And an 18 is definitely a hit.
Alright, let's see. 1d10. Ah!
Oh, nice. You run it all the way through with the spike on the end of your halberd. Kess, you see this guy coming after you with the spear out, and then a spike just comes out of the middle of his chest. His eyes go wide. He drops his spear and just kind of slides forward, almost landing on you.
I'm like backed up and at this point sitting down because I'm pretty badly wounded a little bit.
Okay. Nick gives a kick with his boot to try and get the lizard off of him. Doesn't really work too well, but the one remaining lizard does spot his two dead friends and the advancing party. So why don't we roll initiative and see if you guys can get him before he retreats.
Good rolls are wasted here.
14, 11, 12, 8. Ransom, you go at the same time as the lizard man.
Okay, well, in an attempt to speed up, I dropped my glaive and I pulled out my sword and I charge at it. And I attack him.
Give me a roll to hit. Ooh, it's a miss. The lizard man tries to duck into the water, but you are already adjacent to him, so you get an attack of opportunity as he runs. As he doesn't withdraw, he runs.
No escape for you, fiend.
Oh, that is a hit. Is it a slashing or a stabbing sword?
That is a slashing slash piercing.
Ooh, so you something him. What do you do to him?
I slash at him.
Okay. You slash him for 3 points of damage, knocking him to the ground. His body rolls off of the slight hill of the island and kind of splashes into the water, where he just bobs back and forth.
Good riddance.
Nick comes out of the tree, looking around. His sides all scratched up by the lizard. Thank you. Oh my God, I don't know what I would have done.
Are you okay, Nick?
I am, but
Maybe
what?
I can help you a little bit here. Let me help you close out these wounds.
Hey, Olivia, hold on.
It's too late. It's already going on.
I think we have more pressing need for the healing.
It's too late. You got 1 hit point.
She's so compassionate.
You knit over the flesh on his side with a soft blue glow, and the wound heals up. And Nick looks down at it and looks back up at you and goes, "Wow, you're a miracle worker. Thank you."
It's the magic of Christmas.
I don't know what this Christmas is, but thank you so much.
Well, you seem to be a generous man giving gifts and everything, so I figured that we should give back to you.
Well, I'm trying to win the World's Greatest Uncle contest. Try every year.
I scribble in my notebook of songs I'm writing, "My Miracle Worker," and write little hearts by it.
Nice. It's a good one.
He comes over and gives Olivia a hug, and then Kellen, and then Kess, and then Ransom if he'll let him.
Of course.
Okay. Wasn't sure.
Well then, we need to try to track down your cart then, so you can win that contest.
I need some healing too.
Sorry, I'm out of healing for the day. Come again tomorrow.
Olivia, you fiend.
I'm just bleeding over here.
Well, I mean, I can probably bandage you up.
I walk over to Ransom and I have to lean on him.
Fine. I hold her. I'm afraid that's the one thing I'm not very good at, mending the wounds, but I'll be here for you. And don't run off the melee without me again. Yeah, protect you with my halberd then.
You guys move back into town. And when you get into town...
We didn't get the Christmas.
Oh, you guys are going to look for the Christmas gifts. I thought you were just taking off.
No.
All right. Can I get a perception check from everyone in the party to see if they can find the Jubilee gifts for the children?
32.
Wow.
Well, no one else bother rolling. Olivia immediately starts looking around for the gifts and sees a whole bunch of them that have kind of floated down the river and are stuck between some tall reeds and underneath a fallen tree.
I take a look in the water to see if I see any lizard men.
Nope.
Or does it seem clear?
The water
I
is cold,
swim for
but
it.
you can get them.
I'm like, I'm gonna go get them, and then I do a beautiful little dive, and I go for it.
Can you swim?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have
Cool.
swimming proficiency. Actually, I remove my coat, reveal my overly sexy little top bra thingy, and then I go get the thingy. And I wink back at my boyfriend doing it.
Helen's like,
You make a splash, gather up all of the gifts, but the water is frigid.
It feels so good.
Kess and Olivia are both fairly cold from getting in the water and swimming around looking for gifts and people. The two gentlemen are on shore, nice and warm and dry.
I help her warm up for sure.
You're like, ooh, this was cold.
Do I dare ask how?
How cold?
Probably not.
Okay.
Oh, you warm me up.
Yeah. The six-man party now returns back to High Meadow. By the time you get back into town, you can hear, or by the time you're approaching the town, you can hear distant music. There are a lot of bells ringing, and you can see some people being pulled around on like it would be like a sleigh, but there's no snow on the ground anywhere. There's just kind of like dirt and mud. And there's kids like pulling each other around on various sleighs, and people kind of ringing bells and just being pulled around in a circle around the town square. Buddy and Nick hurry up to run off and join them, gifts in their hands, while Buddy turns around and yells back at you guys, "Thank you! Thank you so much!"
You're welcome. Mostly it was Olivia because she's amazing.
Thank you, Olivia!
Don't forget our band, Kess and Kellen. Tell your kids
Didn't you
about
hire
it.
me for a mercenary job?
He's running down the road and doesn't seem to respond to that bit of commentary.
That's not Nicholas, it's the other guy.
Yeah, buddy, didn't you hire me for a mercenary job? I call out.
He's maybe out of earshot or choosing to ignore you as you call after him.
Guys, we should see if we can catch the end of the Secunda show. Let's go.
Agree. We should
Yeah,
watch
let's
this.
go.
All right, you guys get back to Frank's famous tavern. And in there, as you approach the door, you can hear this like battering on drums.
I put on my earphones. Beeswax.
Ah.
I put them on the way. Or just when we started getting in the earshot.
Okay. As you enter the bar,
Wait, I have a question. Do you have extra of those?
Nope.
loud noise. So you're putting in earplugs. Everyone else is just entering the tavern.
Yeah.
Can I get earplugs?
Not
Sorry, I
right
needed
now.
you not to have them in order for science to be done.
Well, yeah, having them not the first time, but then having them the second time.
Did you buy earplugs in between then and now?
Yes.
You did. I distinctly recall you not buying earplugs.
Well, we need them for.
Well, you know, hindsight's 2020, Kess.
What a shame, Kess.
Ransom thought about it. He had the foresight to do it.
I'm going in without earplugs. I'm just trying to analyze their tunes.
All right. You guys head on in and are immediately overcome with the music. Everyone's sitting there raptured, staring at the stage. Ransom goes in with his earplugs, and it's just kind of this low in the background.
I'm holding hands with Cass. Does she like freeze when she walks in and listening?
She doesn't freeze, but you see her eyes go wide and her pupils dilate, and a big smile come across her face, and she blinks her eyes a few times in the direction of the lead singer. Similarly, as Olivia steps in, Kellen, you see her kind of like stop in her place and then start again, and her eyes get big, her pupils dilate. She subconsciously stands up a little bit straighter and looks forward a little bit more.
Can I dance or do I not dance?
That's up to you. I mean, it's great music.
Oh, I'm dancing.
Okay.
I'm dancing with.
Does it affect me the same way?
No, it kind of just sounds like a couple of kids playing, like some guys just like having a really good time, like hitting the drums, but there's not really a great rhythm to it. And the other guy's like belting out his heart, singing, but he's like off key, and it's just
I
like.
tried to dance with Kellen.
Yeah.
I kind of like half-heartedly dance with her, but I'm just like very skeptically trying to analyze everything they're doing musically, and like I try to look at any motions they're making or any weird, like I try to look for any spell casting basically.
Wait, was it obvious that guys weren't into the music the first time around?
No. Kellen was super into it the first time around.
Oh, but not this time.
No, not this time. Yeah.
Are the guys in this tavern
super into it? Yeah.
Okay, well, I kind of sharply pull at Cass but like, not something that would be obvious.
No, Kess is
break her out of it.
Kess is entranced by the music. She looks like, she's hearing Bohemian Rhapsody for the first time. Yeah, and the artists are really into what they're doing. They're just not very good at it.
Are there still the 5 backup dancers on stage?
Totally. Meanwhile, Ransom, you can't hear the music very well. It's all just kind of a low murmur to you. But Kellen, you can tell that they're terrible. They're terrible. What do you do about this?
Yeah,
Kellen?
I'm like. So I didn't see anything suspect, like I said. Like I didn't see any indication of spell casting.
Give me a perception check. See what you can spot. You take a good hard look at these people, and no one's casting a spell. Guy is singing, Bash is beating on the drums, and the 5 backup dancers are all kind of like doing a little swaying back and forth motion, and they're also kind of harmonizing too. The backup dancers are kind of good, like they're at least harmonizing together correctly. But it doesn't seem to be anyone doing any spell casting.
Like not even around them, like someone hiding in the wings or anything. Because I'm looking around and like, everyone's super entranced, but I'm noting for like anyone who doesn't look like they're just transfixed.
Right. So you look around and you see Ransom is clearly doing the same thing, not transfixed by it, but everyone else. You look at all the corners, you check out all the tables, everyone is fixed.
Is there anyone watching? I mean, the stage, can it be watched from a higher floor?
From parts of a higher floor. The stage is on one corner, so if you're on that corner on a higher floor, it would be like underneath the floorboard, so you couldn't see it, but if you're on the other corner looking across, you can.
Are there people watching from there?
There are.
Okay, well, I started pulling Kess towards that area.
Kess doesn't want to go. She is
harder. Kess, come on.
I think she gets violent with you.
Uh-oh.
I stop him from taking me.
I'm punching him in the face.
Yeah, she gets a little violent with you. Not outright stabbing you with her sai, but definitely like a like really trying to shove you off of her. It's very unlike her.
Hmm.
I push him away.
Yeah. The song finishes up, maybe 20 or 30 seconds later, and the whole crowd seems to snap out of whatever entranced moment they were in and kind of look around and then just start frantically applauding and cheering. And you see like one guy starts taking off his pants and throws them up on stage, and the bartender throws some sausages up on stage.
What do I do? Do I realize what I did to my boyfriend? Or no?
No, it's like out of sight, out of mind. You're focusing on the music. You don't even remember that little thing. You're just single-mindedly focused.
So I'm still focused on the crowd.
Yeah, I mean, it's over now, and you're applauding, and you can look around and talk to people and act normal. But like maybe if he reminds you about it, you'll remember it, but it's not in the forefront of your mind.
I look at Olivia and I'm like, that was like objectively bad. That was just like objectively bad music. Like I know good music, and that was just like not good music.
It was amazing.
What are you talking about?
The funkiness in their tone. Oh my god.
Like, what are you seeing in it? Like, what technique are you seeing that you like? Because like I'm looking at it and I am seeing like a kid banging on a pot. I don't get it.
What has happened to you? Is it the spirit that kind of got to you or something? Like, are you feeling well, baby?
I'm really trying. I'm trying to like it, and I just don't see it.
I turned
It
around.
must be the drums, I say. We need to look at those drums.
I can tell you they're not magical. I already detected magic, and there was nothing. Nothing.
Did you detect magic from a close enough distance?
Maybe not. What is close, really? What does close even mean?
Well, it is common knowledge, at least to those who know about spellcasting, that magic has a limited range and it might be blocked by walls. So perhaps you need to be inside the tavern near
Perhaps you
the
should
drums.
cast it again yourself.
I'm afraid I have no talent for that, but at least I
wait.
know how it's
You
done.
don't know shit about magic, so you don't even know what you're talking about.
I've had a conversation or two with my share of wizards and clerics.
What, did you ever date a wizard or a cleric?
No, of course not, but sometimes when they needed something...
Of course not! What, are you saying you'd never date a magic user?
Oh, Cass is my first.
And what if she was a magic user?
Then I would have dated a magic user. I don't think she is. You're very confused, Olivia. Are you sure that song hasn't gotten to you?
It was an amazing...
You guys are interrupted by Guy Claypool as he does the rounds, thanking people, and comes back and goes, "Oh, hey guys, hey, it's you guys from Evermond, right?
Hey, Guy, it's so nice to see you again. I absolutely loved your music.
Oh, thanks, man. That was so. Oh, you got some hair in your eye." He kind of brushes a strand of hair back behind your ear. Yeah,
Helen, like
I'm really
noticeably sneers. Like,
I'm like really glad you guys came out to our next show. You know, it means so much to me to like have fans that follow us from place to place. You guys are the best. Can we get a group hug? Do you guys want to all have like a big group hug right now? Come here, come here.
that's thing.
Shouldn't you have more
really
fans
feel
than
like,
all of
yeah,
you?
thank you.
Oh, all right, well, it'll just be Olivia. Come here, Olivia. Yeah, I like you.
Go for the hug.
I joined the group hug.
All right, he gives Olivia a big hug, and then goes over and gives Cass a big hug. And goes,
You did very great tonight.
"Oh, thanks, man. I just like, you know, I'm inspired by all the things. I hear the wind outside, and you know, I think I could write a song about the wind. You know, you are the wind under my wings. You know, like I could be a bird. So I want to like write a song about wind and birds. You know, what it means to be truly free, and uncaged. Yeah. Do you guys ever write songs like that?
That sounds like kind of a weak concept to me. Where did you study music?
No, man, you don't study music. It comes from your heart. It comes from your soul. It.
Oh.
Do you take an academic approach to matters of the heart, dude? I mean, I know you elves are a little bit different about things, but we humans, it all wells up from within you. You know what I mean, Olivia? It just kind of wells up, and you just gotta act on it.
Yeah.
I think that matters of the heart can really only truly be expressed with the mixture of skill and spirit.
Yeah, you're totally right. Absolutely.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's good to see you guys again. Like, we're gonna take off. We're gonna go get some food. I hear this amazing place called the Grub Hub. And you just pour a ton of food, and you can just slop it up. So the 7 of us are just gonna go get some food. Have I introduced you to my other band members yet? God, where are my manners? If you guys are our #1 fans, like you are, because you're the only people to follow us from town to town yet, I should totally introduce you. Hey, everyone, get over here! I want to introduce you guys to our #1 fans.
Well, we were actually already coming here. We didn't follow you.
And actually, we're playing the Grub Hub tonight, so we have to go.
Oh, you're gonna follow us to the Grub Hub? You want to eat with us? That's great. Here, this is. You guys have already met Bash.
I speak over him.
This is Lydia, and this is Rose, and this is Martha, and this is Riox, and this is Han. Come on, guys. Don't worry. Meals are on me. All right. Well,
Since they're closer together, I kind of look at their pants. Does anyone have something in their pants?
And on that note, why don't we go to break, everyone, and we'll see you on the other side. Bye-bye.
It's not.